It's time for another Sporting Life viewing too, and we're here at a freezing cold Vale Park with Port Vale striker Tom Pope. You all right, Tom?
Yeah, fine.
Sorry, mate, it's a bit cold, isn't it?
You're freezing.
You look like David De Gea with that beard.
Oh, I'll take that.
Right, so basically, the premise of this is you've got 2 minutes. You can't look, you're cheating, aren't you?
I'm not looking.
Well, you should know him anyway.
Yeah.
You should know him.
I'm blind at the back.
You've got 2 minutes to answer as many questions about your own career as you can. You're up against other EFL players. Leaderboard is on screen now, covering us up. You can see there Tom Eaves and Freddie Ladapo. They're both at top of the table on 12 points. In third is Patrick Bamford. James Vaughan at Bradford is on 9, and propping up the table so far is James Coppinger. But anyway, 12 to beat if you can. Let's try and get you in the top 2. So, stopwatch at the ready. Dan, question number 1. Who was your first loan spell away from Crewe with?
Lancaster City.
Correct. You made your Crewe debut in March 2007, but who was the opponent that day? Crewe debut.
Gillingham.
Yeah, bang on. Your first goal for the club came the following season, but who was it
Bristol
against?
Rovers.
Correct. You then moved on to Rotherham for a club record fee for the Millers at the time. What was that fee?
150 grand.
Yeah, it's about your Twitter fines, isn't it? Your first goals for Rotherham came in which competition?
The League Cup.
And who was the opponent that day?
Pass.
Can you remember the score of that game?
3-1.
It's 4-3 after extra time, and the opponent was
West Brom. Bloody hell.
You would then get a dream move to Port Vale, your hometown club, but which manager brought you to the club on loan?
Jim Gannon.
Ooh, character. You didn't have to wait long to grab your first brace in a Vale shirt. Who did you score it against?
Bradford City.
That summer you'd signed permanently, but who was the manager who
Mickey
signed you
Adams.
there? Yep, that's right. In 2012-13, you scored 4 goals in one game, but who was the opponent?
Rotherham.
And what was the score in that game?
6-2.
Yeah, blimey heck. You'd also grab 2 other hat-tricks in the 2012-13 season. You get a point if you can name both opponents.
Cheltenham and Bristol Rovers.
Bang on. On to the current season now. Who scored Port Vale's first goal of the campaign?
David Moo.
No, it was you.
Oh, penalty. Bloody hell. Yeah.
You grabbed 2 goals in that win over Morecambe back in October. Name the 2 players who claimed the assists.
David Worrell.
Yep.
And James Gibbons.
No, Richie Bennett.
Was it?
There was also a recent hat-trick in the FA Cup against which opponent?
Cheltenham.
And how many minutes separated that hat-trick?
8.
Oh, an 8-minute hat-trick, lovely stuff. Port Vale faced Manchester City in the FA Cup, but which City defender did you say you'd love to play
John
against
Stones.
every week? John Stones, that is correct. Scores on the board?
14 if you include that.
14, we do include that. 14, Tom Pope of
There
Port
you
Vale.
go.
You go top of the lead. That leaderboard now, the updated leaderboard, is on screen. Well played, Tom.
Cheers.
Lovely stuff.
Thank you.